Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with the latest and greatest data mines in regards to the events that are coming up for next week, as well as how we can best prepare. But now, guys, before we get started, just a quick heads up here, in case you haven't checked that out for the following week. Obviously, we have the new command center that's been live now for a few days. Just make sure you guys are going through this, because remember, there are some daily and weekly things that we can take advantage of. As you can see on screen here, still a bit of days remaining for the weekly, but the daily has been super straightforward, just playing the Fantastic Force campaign. Super easy, just going through and making sure you use any energy there. In addition to the collection of these black bishops from also the same kind of showcase events, right? So this has been accumulating, allowing us to have some opportunities for antimatter, which has been really great. Now, guys, I also want to point out this as well. Remember, there's also weekly events tied back to this, and this one's also wrapping up in just a few days, but this one also has been very straightforward. Earning gold has been adding points daily, and from the weekly perspective, very similar, just going through the showcase event tied back to the Fantastic Force. Last but not least, also there's been the clearing of waves in Battle World. So if you guys have missed this in the past, make sure you take advantage of it now, because you only need to clear 11 waves to get all of the Battle World related items. And as well, there's also a small raid component where utilizing the Thunderbolt characters 5 times has been able to give us points. And obviously, if you do have Azazel unlocked, make sure you're playing a blitz battle with him, but not simming it, so that way you can get also these limited time Fantastic Four Diamond Orb Fragments. I believe this also actually adds some points as well to the leaderboard event that we have that's ending today, I believe, in just a few hours. So just something to be on the lookout for, guys. That is basically everything for this week. Now, let's talk about what's coming up here in terms of what we're seeing in the data mines. Now, we're going to go back a little bit, because remember, they added 2 to 3 weeks worth of information in the previous data mine. So I do kind of want to point that out, and things that we haven't really seen yet coming game, right? So we can kind of allude that it's likely coming or very soon. So we did see that there was the U32 tournament offers being added into the game files. We didn't see this obviously coming this week, so it's possible it could be next week, it's possible it could be the following week, but either way, usually when we see this information getting revised, it's usually in the coming weeks there. That's kind of what I've seen from this week 3 is going to be later on. We have this Unleash week 2, so get a head start on recruiting Sebastian Shaw by collecting Hellfire rings in the weekly Unleash. So this one is tied back to Cosmic Crucible with Immortal X-Men playing in raids with Vigilante, and that also actually is very comparable to the one we have right here for the week 2 information that we got. So this is what I'm expecting coming into the command center. Broken King week 2, spend campaign energy, play Crucible with Immortal X-Men, and then earn these Broken King commendations from the Fallen Dimension to earn rewards. Play Blitz with Rachel Summers to earn exclusive rewards. So very similar to what we've seen with Azazel. I would expect that announcement later on in the blog post, so we'll confirm that later. But as well, if you guys enjoy Crucible, the Immortal X-Men are going to give you points, so make sure they're not on defense. Playing with them is going to give you bonus, in addition to obviously earning these Broken King commendations from the Fallen Dimension. So very interesting, guys. We haven't seen a Fallen Dimension Pocket Dimension event in quite some time. I think the last time was March or April, so that's something to be looking forward to. In addition, guys, remember we got that teaser as well with the Annihilation raid, that there is going to be an upcoming team, possibly tech related, for these Annihilation raids. So that's something to be on the lookout for as well. That's why I got the visuals from the previous week. But let's talk about that Pocket Dimension, Fallen Dimension event, guys. The only details I'm seeing, and again, take this with a grain of salt, because it does look like this is the only new information that's been added into the game files that we have not seen yet in game, but there is a bit of inconsistency here. So you can see in the verbiage, a pocket dimension with peculiar energies have been detected for a limited time. The Absolute A-Force and Annihilator competing to exploit the mysteries of this bizarre reality. So it's interesting they have the word Annihilator there, but then when you look at the actual pocket dimension details, you do see that it does require the Liberty team, in addition to the non-legendary X-Men characters at certain ISO 8 purple levels, in addition to legendary characters, mythic, and then lastly, the final boss node actually requiring non-legendary X-Men and or Absolute A-Force and Liberty. So it's kind of all over the place in terms of the requirements, hence why I don't really like to see this inconsistency. It's gonna be interesting if this actually is what goes live, but again, we'll probably get that information in a blog post either today or early next week. So be on the lookout for that, guys. In the meantime, if you haven't built up Liberty, this could be an opportunity, because we can double dip on rewards there. And obviously, we knew that they're basically a required team for Age of X for the meantime, based on the teams that are in the game right now. as of August 2025. So this could very well change in the future, but for now, they do seem required, similar to Vigilantes being needed for the city section. I do want to point out a couple other things that have been newly added as well. We got this Multiversal Powerhouse event. So get ready for the Multiversal Powerhouse global milestone. Join forces with fellow commanders to help bring stability and peace to the multiverse. Gain progress in this event by playing raids. Earn more Franklin Richard shards and antimatter. Together, good luck, Commander. So this is very, very similar, guys. If you recall here, to the milestone that we have ongoing right now. Oh, sorry, it may have already concluded, but if you go take a look at the concluded ones, Multiversal Force, and this was an awesome one. And make sure you guys are doing this on screen as well, claiming everything when you're logging in, because sometimes it doesn't register in the main screen, so you actually have to manually go in and click it. But you guys recall, we had like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I mean, okay, so easily 50, 60, 70 shards, it looks like, of Invisible Women here. So that's likely going to be the play as well for Franklin Richards, which is actually a really, really good event. So it's not really tied back to us actually doing anything in the game, more so just that multiversal kind of engagement from the community. So that seems to suggest maybe this is going to be tied back to the Danger Room, another Danger Room version, earning the quad coins, or maybe it's going to be tied back to community engagement with the Fallen Dimension Pocket Dimension event. So be able to look out for that, guys. It doesn't really necessarily say here. Oh, sorry, my bad. It does say actually to help bring stability, gain progress by playing raids. So we're simply just going to play raids globally together, and then that's how we're going to be able to gain these milestone points together. So there you guys have it. Just making sure that you're doing your daily raids day in, day out, as we normally do. And then that's going to accumulate lots of points. So everyone's going to be able to max this quite easily, actually. Wow, good stuff. All right, that's it in a nutshell, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you pumped? I'm excited for more Franklin Richard shards. That's definitely going to be nice for the arena meta. We've been absolutely crushing it, especially with this team right here, guys. This has been an awesome, awesome offensive option for the defenses that we're seeing. Do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for your time, as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.